Hey, what is up you guys? It is Silver Sun here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on One Punch Man Season 2, Episode 10. Alright, so this episode starts out with Saitama and King playing a video game like they usually been doing quite recently, ever since they've been friends and whatnot, and Saitama keeps losing. They're playing like this anime version. Well, I don't know. Street Fighter kind of does look kind of anime-esque, but in any case, they're like basically playing like a fighting game, like a 2D fighting game, similar to Street Fighter. And Saitama keeps losing, and he's real upset that. And then he notices this little communication device that King has. It's like this hero device. This little it's like a walkie-talkie in a sense, or at least it looks like one, to where it's just like a little extra like backup thing. If the Hero Association needs them, they can just use that to contact them. And Saitama never got one, so he's just all curious about it and whatnot. But we do transition over to the Hero Association. In the last episode, they got infiltrated by one of the monsters uh, from the Monster Association, coming in there with a message. And pretty much, at first, his message is that they have the hostage in their little hideout on their lair in City Z. And so pretty much, um, they're pretty much asking like, oh, if the humans and monsters and such can live in harmony, and obviously that wasn't the plan at all. Because right after he said that, um, the monster that was holding the guy, there's like two monsters there, right? One's holding the guy, giving the plan and the negotiations and such, and then um the other guy is like just holding him. But then his trigger finger gets a little too happy, and he pulls out the gun that the of the human that he possessed. He has he pulled out the gun and he shot the guy that that was talking with him. At first he headshotted him, and then that's when they knew that it was all fabricated and it wasn't um all legit. And so basically the monsters are really planning on having a war, all out war against the humans and whatnot, and trying to take over the city and such. And so pretty much they have the choice of getting all the heroes together and combating these monsters, but they're worried that like the hostage might get hurt or something of the sort. But basically they gotta like round up all the heroes and such in order to combat these guys, because they got a really powerful boss monster guy that's just sitting in the throne room, and they're pretty much like formulating a game plan, the monsters and such. And they actually leak out the info that they're gonna attack the Heroes Association. It's like all in the news and whatnot, and everybody's like worried, and the heroes are like trying to get prepared for it and whatnot, trying to gather everyone together. And while all this is going on, Garo, he pretty much came to after the last encounter he had with Saitama, but he ended up thinking it was King that knocked him out. So pretty much he's just like really beat up at this point. So he hides out in this shack, and the shack is that kid he's been talking to with the hero book. It's pretty much him, the kid, and his friends' little secret base that they have. And so pretty much the kid has to go in there and tell him to leave because it's their space and whatnot. And when he does so, Garl's just like, no, that's not gonna happen. You shouldn't let those guys, tell you to come in here and say it to me. If you want them to stop like picking on you or doing whatever, then you gotta get stronger. He's like giving them advice on this stuff, and pretty much in return, he wants that hero book, because at this point in the episode, there's more heroes outside this shack, because um, earlier I forgot to mention this, when Garo came to, he peeked outside the hole that he flew through. That little cardboard like cutout. This the hole in the wall that he flew through. He's pretty much looking out there, and he sees a hero walking by, and the hero notices him. So he's back later in the episode because he heard that Garo's in that shack and whatnot. So he got some reinforcement. He got a little squad with him, and he's pretty much got like two long range shooters himself, one support guy, and then like two close quarter combat guys. They're there, all up in his face, getting that um, fist to fist, leg to leg kind of action going on there, and so pretty much Garl is surrounded at this point. But he also states that if he does hunt all of them down, then he's gonna pretty much be he's gonna have over 100 heroes, and that's pretty crazy. Like to think, like this far in, he's already got like 100 heroes just down on his list and whatnot. But it doesn't work out too well for him at least at this moment, because he's severely wounded after what Saitama did to him with that kick. Um, so he's not at like 100% basically, but he's still putting up a pretty good fight. One of the shooters, they're shooting arrows at him that are poisonous, and he actually gets two of them in his back, in his shoulder blade, basically. And it's near the end of the episode. He's about to get um he's about to get destroyed. Pretty much, the heroes are like surrounding him, and he's pretty much got nowhere to go. So he's at the end of his ropes at this moment. But then the episode just ends on that cliffhanger, which is kind of sucky because I really want to see what happens next, seeing how he's gonna get out of the situation, if he's actually gonna get captured by these guys, or if he's actually gonna pull some like last minute like Super Saiyan power up or something, just demolish all of them. I want to see how that goes, as well as the kid. I wonder if they're gonna like find out he's not like such a bad guy, and he might like turn a new leaf somehow, or they might like come to a compromise with that. Because I mean, for as bad for as bad of a monster as he is, like going out and attacking all these heroes, like he never attacked a kid or like really did any harm to him or anything like that. He's really just been helping him out half the time. I mean, he's kind of been taking advantage of him with the book and such, but still, like he's not like he could have easily killed him their first interaction, but he didn't. I was surprised at that, and you know, they're still there and whatnot. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what the outcome is next episode. And until the next one, guys, until that episode, Silver Sun is out.